What's up, guys? Welcome back to Samantha's 140 by 40. I'm Samantha and I am trying to get to my goal weight of 140 pounds by the time I turn 40. That's going to be on December 30th. So listen, friends, we got to buckle in because I ain't got that much time. So if you've been following along, you know that I've been on Wegovy and I had started off at the 0.25 milligram, the lowest dose, a month ago. Today, I'm going to take my shot. And y'all know these kinds of opinions freak me out, but I get to start at the 0.5 milligram shot for this month. So the difference is in milligrams, obviously, but you can tell the difference in color. This was the one for last month, 0.25. This is the one for this month, 0.5. So I'm going to clean the area and then pray. So boom, you know, alcohol. I can't remember which arm I did last time, so we're gonna just do this time. Alcohol got in my eyes. And, oh my God. You just pull the top off. Y'all know what to do. And then the pen is inside. And this part right here, as the medicine comes out, a yellow, like line level type thing will come out. And that's how you'll know when all of the medicine is in, and there'll be 2 clicks. So, oh, you're not gonna be a chicken like me. You're gonna count to 3. 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That one didn't even hurt. You heard the first click though. That's the second click. Then you just count to 6. 1, 2. Oh Lord, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that's it. Don't be a chicken like me, okay? It doesn't hurt. I don't know why. It freaks me out every time. Let's get into everything else. Y'all, I'm so excited. You know, I was frustrated a little bit because I had not really lost any weight on the 0.25 milligrams. Well, I met with my dietitian yesterday and we've got notes. So first things first, when I weighed this morning, I was 255. So yay! I'm down 4 pounds from my last weigh-in, which was on March 26th. And so I feel really good about that because the 0.25 milligrams is basically a baby dose, and I had been all the way up to 3 milligrams. I've been saying it like forever. So if you've been with me for a little bit, you know, I'm sorry that you had to hear this more than once. But if you're new, that's perspective, right? Because I was on, I can't even remember what the other, Saxenda, before I started the Wegovy, and I really plateaued for like a month and a half and decided to switch over to the Wegovy. And so of course you have to get your dosing right. And so I started out at the lowest dose, which is 0.25. Didn't see much movement in regards to weight, but I've been on a GLP-1 medication before. So at that high dosage, you have to start adjusting to the new medication at the lower dose until you get to your right dose, right? So this month, I was able to increase the dose to 0.5 milligrams. So hopefully I'll see some more movement, but also I've committed, like I said in my previous video, to exercising at least 5 days a week. Your girl was slacking because I got sick this week. So I only actually worked out twice, but I shopped a little bit. So I feel super cute in my little workout outfit. I treated myself to a couple of little somethings from Shein. So you'll see the full outfit when I do my measurements. But yeah, that made me feel better. So let's talk about the dietitian and what her recommendations are. And I'm sorry, I'm like breathy and breathy. I can't hardly breathe, girl, because I'm still sick a little bit. So this was what her recommendations were regarding my number one fear: loose skin. Listen, with these medications, you do lose weight pretty quickly. And my biggest fear is having, you know, hangy, saggy, janglanging skin. I don't want that. So I talked to her about that. And so her recommendations were this: if this is your fear, having lots of protein, lots of veggies, and strength training, right? Drinking water. And she actually said moisturizing and maintaining like just a good skincare routine would help with that, which I was surprised, but glad to hear, because I don't need no excuses to buy new skincare stuff, but she gave me one. So that was good. And she also said that the biggest thing with getting the loose skin is when you weight cycle. So if you kind of been a serial dieter and you are yo-yoing and you lose 30 pounds and you gain 30 pounds and you lose it and you gain it, that's when that skin kind of loses the elasticity. So I'm kind of glad that I really have never lost a substantial amount of weight where my skin would have that issue. Possibly, maybe, we'll see. But as I work out, I want to make sure that I'm incorporating from the onset strength training. So with that being said, obviously fat weighs less than muscle, so I'm going to anticipate a difference in the numbers on the scale. They may not necessarily go down, which is why I'm going to take my measurements today, because that may be where I see the changes as I begin to strength train. The other thing we talked about was just meal planning and meal prepping. I've noticed, like, Jesus Christ, as you're trying to lose this weight and get just a more healthy perspective for yourself and for life, the figuring out what's good to eat, and if you're a picky eater like me, child, that's hard. So figuring out what to eat, when to eat, how to eat it, that has been a really laborious task. And so she talked about having kind of things that you could eat on hand outside of the protein shakes that I've been having. So she talked about having like chicken salad prepared and tuna salad and things like that, where I could just kind of grab and go and have some variety, as opposed to just having a protein shake and wearing myself out on that. So that's a good idea. That's something that I'm going to incorporate into my meal planning and meal prepping. And then we talked about rewarding, because I have been having just a stressful time at work and noticing that I've been stress eating. I talked about that a little bit in the last video. She did not want me to use food as a reward system, but I love to eat, and more so than loving to eat, I like to eat out. And so I was like, okay, I need to really kind of balance that piece. And so thankfully my family, really my sister, was like, you know what we need to do? Earn eating out, and then we can eat out every weekend. And I was like, so what do we do? So we're gonna cook 5 days a week. And if we have, cooked and made sure that we have eaten food in the house, right? We got food in the house. If we eat food in the house Monday through Friday, then Saturday we can eat out. And so that's a better way for me to manage that food stress. I want to eat something delicious, eat something out. I have to earn that and put that to the side. And I really would like to learn how to deal with the stress that I guess there's a new thing. I don't know. I've never just been a stress eater. So that I don't know, it just really blew me. We talked about that for quite a while. So we'll see what to do about that. What else? Okay, so I'm doing the Wegovy through Sequence. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. If you have, I'll put a link down below. If you haven't, I'll put a link down below. You're welcome to check it out. I don't get anything special from that. The link is like it is a referral code, but not because like I have a YouTube page. Anybody who joins the program, you'll get a link to give out to your friends. So if you want to look into that, feel free to do so. But in that, you do have opportunities to meet with a fitness coach. You do have opportunities to meet with the dietitian. I meet with her once a month. And apparently they have an emotional eating support group. And so some of the things that we can discuss, or she wanted me to prepare to discuss in that meeting, is how I want to hold myself accountable, how I want to maintain a self-awareness and the accountability factor regarding the emotional eating, and then making sure that all of my nutritional efforts don't seem like a chore. We want them to become a part of my daily habit, so that they're basically a mundane task. Oh, making salads, that's just what I do. It's a part of my life, as opposed to, oh God, I gotta meal prep my salads. So that kind of thing, right? So long story long, I feel really good about where I am this week. I feel good going into the next month of the Wegovy, and I want to breathe is what I want to do. I want to go ahead and do my measurements. So I ordered this off of Amazon, and it is a digital tape measure, and it should be able to connect Bluetooth wise with your phone, and you can track it like that. I'm not gonna bother with that right now. So we can get into this and let y'all. I don't want to be before you long. But look at this little thing. High waisted for the pooch, and the back is super cute. Ain't that cute? And I like the zipper. Ain't that cute? I love it. So I'm going to turn it on. Try to breathe, child. And then bring it around. Is this my waist? No, that's too high. This my waist? Right there. So you flip it over, you can see it's at a 47.72. I can tell you what, it used to be a 51. So I'm really excited to know that. So then you reset it as you flip it back in like this. It will reset that number for you. So I think I'm gonna do here, right? Hips. So let's go hips. Child. Scared. Nuh-uh. Let me see. So hips are at a 52.62. So, okay, let's go thighs, okay? Because I wish you would. I'd chase you down with these thighs. 25.86 on the right thigh, upper thigh. And left thigh, 25.76. All right, let's do the pretty wings. Are y'all just looking at my stomach? What that look like? Child, I guess we all family here. All right, here we go. All right, so my right back wing is at 15.25. Let me tell you what, this was hard. If you need to measure yourself and it's just you, love, I don't know what to tell you, honey. Y'all about to see. Just struggle. Uh-oh. See what I'm talking about? Struggle. Women out here, they want to do it for themselves though, huh? Independent, I guess. This channel ain't about that though, is it? All right. Left, right, what? Left arm, 15.29. So they similar. We flying at the same rate, it seems. All right. I did not even film an exit from this video, but thank you all for being here. If you stayed this long, please subscribe and I'll catch y'all next time.